Hi, I'm Millie. I'm the editor-in-chief of Cosmo Middle East, and I would like to welcome you to our brand new YouTube series, Just the Zoom of Us. Now, as the name would suggest, this whole series has been recorded whilst the world is in lockdown, so please do forgive us if the sound and video aren't tip-top quality. I hope you enjoy our first episode with the amazing, formidable Mona Kattan.
Just the Zoom of us. Just the Zoom of us.
Hi, Millie.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining our Just the Zoom of Us.
Oh, I love this. It's so cool.
I know, well, this is kind of the new norm now, isn't it, really?
It really is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm adjusting quite well and I'm really enjoying video calls.
I am as well. I've got a bit of Stockholm syndrome. I think when everything goes back to normal, I don't want to leave my apartment anymore.
I feel the same way. I'm like, I can't imagine going back to normal life. Of course, I miss our team and I miss people so much, but I'm like, I feel like in some ways it's so efficient and I really love leggings. Like all I wear, I just dress up from like the waist up.
I'm literally wearing leggings under this.
Same here. Like I live in leggings right now and it's just so comfortable.
They are. We're going to have attachment issues when we have to leave them.
Totally. I don't think I will. I don't think I can.
What else have you been up to in isolation? Have you been quite good at kind of keeping a daily routine, or are you just sort of living in PJs every day?
A little bit of both. I do have a routine, which I have to stick to, and I have a pretty tight schedule when it comes to work. Like we're still very, very busy. And even though, a lot of our retailers have shut down and they've shut their doors, we're still very busy behind the scenes, just keeping things going. And, we have an incredible team, but we do have, crisis calls every single day just to make sure that everything is going the best way possible. We're very lucky to have incredible people in our team who's helping us manage all this, but it is crazy times.
Yeah.
But I do it in my PJs. So, I am working really hard, but I'm a little bit more relaxed and I've definitely had a lot more time to just give myself a break. Like I only do my makeup twice a week now and my hair twice a week. So it's definitely, in some ways it's easier, but in some ways it's definitely more challenging.
I was going to ask about your beauty routine. I know that I have definitely taken this time to wear a lot less makeup. I've removed all of my nail polish on my hands and feet, probably the first time in 10 years. I feel so naked, I can't even look at them. But what kind of other sort of beauty working from home regimes have you started doing?
Yeah, I think kind of like you have given myself a lot more of a rest. So I had to take off my polish because it was just peeling off. It was my gel polish on my hands and feet. And at first it was like a disaster to look at, it was horrible. And I have man hands anyway. So it was really they're huge hands. So without the polish, it's just honestly, it's painful. But I managed to get a nail buffer. So now I've buffed my nails and at least they look a little bit more shiny and clean. But it feels kind of good. It feels kind of good just to give yourself a break and detox. I've been putting a lot more treatments in my hair. I've been dyeing my roots less because I have a lot of gray hair. I usually dye my gray hair every 2 weeks, but I've been doing it less because now I'm it's not as big of a deal if they show. So I'm just really letting myself relax. I'm using my Revitalash daily, so my lashes are growing, but I'm just trying my best to really get myself ready for whenever we get out of this so I can... Yeah.
I think it's we don't know when we'll ever get this much time to ourselves again. So I think really just making the most of just being at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been using a lot of masks on my face. We launched our new brand Wishful, so I've been using a lot of our masks, which is great. I don't know if you've tried it yet.
So I just wanted to say the YoGlow enzyme scrub is my actual favorite thing on this earth. I literally love it. I don't know what I was doing before it came out. I have really oily skin and really big pores as well. So I've always
Beautiful skin. Your skin is gorgeous.
Thanks. I think it might be the quality of my camera, but I'll take it.
No, you have beautiful skin. Really, it's radiating.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's probably the YoGlow. I'm not gonna lie.
But I used it today as well. I was like, it's just So great.
I've never found like a scrub that has really been that exfoliating to, you know, a degree that I'm happy with. And then I tried it for the first time and I was like, whoa. And the fact that it kind of emulsifies as well when you use it. I've never ever used a product like it before.
So happy to hear that. I mean, I'm not as involved in the development in Wishful. I'm not involved in the PD at all, but it's mainly Huda and the team. But you know, from my understanding, from everything she said, because she's a skincare guru, it instead of scrubbing your skin, it pulls off the dead skin. So the cellulose and the ingredients help pull off the dead skin. So it's a lot better for your skin than scrubbing. Which is great. So yeah, I've definitely been trying to pamper myself, and even my hands. I've been using body cream a lot more than usual. You know, I think that's one of the benefits, is like just slowing down. I've been able to do more self-care, and externally and internally as well. You know, lots of reflection, lots of meditating, and yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask about your internal care, because you've been releasing some really, really lovely videos in Mona Land.
Oh, thank you.
One of my favorites is your video on your tips to stay positive. So if you had to choose one of your own tips that you kind of had to live by every day, which one is the most important to you?
Definitely practicing gratitude. Gratitude is everything. I think that if you build a grateful mindset, you will turn everything into a positive situation, and even the worst times, you'll still find a way to find the silver lining. So just having a grateful heart, it just attracts miracles, and it just attracts love. You know, when you're grateful to other people for everything about them, like the good and the bad and the crazy, like just appreciating people for everything that they are, it brings out the beauty in everyone. So yeah, practice gratitude.
Well, so my second favorite video that you did was your workout one, and I'm not gonna lie, one of my reasons that it was my favorite is because I love that you sprayed Kylie before you started working out.
Thank you. Well, I do spray perfume obviously all the time because I'm crazy, but especially before working out, because normally I work out first thing in the morning anyway, so I'm kind of tired. But citrus, like any citrus perfume, will really just energize you. So I think it's a really great way to start your day and just really get your energy going. Honestly, it's so powerful, and especially like, you know, even for now times like Ramadan where everybody's fasting, you know, a great way to just energize your mood is by using scents. And I'm personally not fasting right now because I have a health issue. I have a hernia in my esophagus, but when I used to fast, I used to smell a lot of scents, peppermint oil, eucalyptus, like anything very peppery, and it really, really like minty and peppery, and it just really wakes you up. So it's a great way to energize yourself if you can't have your coffee. So it's a great time to use scent right now.
That's a great tip. Well, I mean, I'm not fasting, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Try it. Yeah. It works magically. And they have, this is not sponsored, but I bought this off Amazon. It's like your essential oil, like must-haves. And it has like all the ones that help. Yeah. And it's a great set. I mean, it was really affordable, and it's got like 12 essential oils, and part of them are for like relaxing you and part of them are for energizing you. So I definitely recommend, like, if you can find it on Amazon, it's great. But they have tons of different like kits for essential oils, but essential oils are so amazing. And if you can even find some of these in your kitchen, but if you can get access to Amazon, order it. It's so powerful.
Okay, I'm getting so many tips from you already. This is great.
I want tips from you. I'm gonna interview you next. I want to know all your secrets.
I'm just sort of following what you're doing, so we'll just be going in like a little circle.
Thank you.
On that note of working out, you have been training with Peter Barron, who is a friend of mine as well. Love Peter.
He's so sweet.
And
I'm honestly, like, I'm so sad. The one thing I think I miss more than anything are my trainers, because I work out with a few of them, but not having a trainer, it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's like now I know how lucky to have one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, I mean, how have you kind of kept your sort of fitness regime going? I actually feel like, surprisingly, I've been working out more in lockdown because it kind of helps you break up. Well, we don't know how long this is gonna last, but
No, it's all about habit, right? If you're building the habit now, you're probably gonna keep it going. So keep it up, girl. That's amazing.
That's exactly what I'm hoping will happen, that I'll come out of lockdown and just be like this new like gym bunny.
Totally. I think it's a great time to build positive habits. So that's incredible. I am working out, but not as much as I normally do. I have to be honest. Like normally I train with a trainer 6 days a week. So now without my trainers, I'm training every day, but it's mainly cardio. So I just go on my treadmill and I try to like knock out an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, because I've been wearing my Apple Watch sometimes. And I also have this thing called an Aura Ring, which is really cool. It measures your steps and everything. Yeah, I'm not moving at all. So like I'm trying to get in as much cardio as possible. This is my bedroom, my office, my everything. Like I do everything in here. So
just take walking calls and just walk around the room.
I try that. I do try that. It's so that's definitely a great tip. It's helpful.
I am also wearing my Fitbit every day.
Yes. It makes such a big difference because you're more conscious of like what you're doing and your heart rate. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
I mean, walking outside with a mask is not easy though. So trying to get your steps up in this heat, you're like, oof.
Yeah, it's tough.
During this whole kind of coronavirus time, there's been a lot of doom and gloom, and there's been a lot of like sadness and negativity. But one of the things that you guys at Huda Beauty have done, which is amazing, is you've given 100K to 2 freelance makeup artists. Why? Tell me. How did that even come about?
Well, we actually, I believe it was across 100 makeup artists, if I'm not mistaken. So it was around $1,000 per person. And this was mainly because, you know, it was something where we knew we wanted to give back. We were like, we need to donate money because it's a duty. You know, if you have money in the bank account right now, you have to help out everybody else. So we as a company, we felt very responsible, and we still have a lot more we're doing and a lot more we want to do. We have a lot of plans in the pipeline because, you know, now is the time to make a difference. Like if you're going to make a difference in any time, like now it's like a world crisis where we all have to like really hold hands and do something. But for the makeup artist in particular, that was something that was really special to Huda because she was a makeup artist before. And, you know, before when she was freelancing, she was like, you know, if this would have happened to me 8 years ago and there was a crisis, like what would we have done? So I think that just thinking about freelancers, and I also think about trainers, like people who are just in the self-employed, you know, where every session they do counts like towards their bills. Like I feel really conscious for what they're going through, and it's really difficult time. So it was something where we felt we had to help makeup artists. And of course we want to help everybody, but you have to pick a cause. Like if it was up to me, I would want to help everyone, but we just had to pick. So for now it was makeup artists. And then, you know, for the second rounds, we're looking at many other different things. We're speaking to a lot of great organizations. We're just waiting for documentation to finish. Because you know how like with charities here, you have to go through a long process. So hopefully we'll be having a lot more things coming through very soon. We really want to help.
I love that. I mean, it's just such an amazing thing for you to do at this time.
We're all in this together. Like the whole world is in this together, and like we're all in like one planet. Like, you know, there's not like the world is round. So if you help somebody, they can help somebody, and if everybody keeps helping everybody, like we're all going to be okay.
Yeah, that's such a nice way of looking at it, and again, practicing gratitude.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think a little goes a very long way. And it's like, you know, maybe we'll inspire somebody else to do the same. So I think if you can do whatever you can, even if you think it's not a big deal, it probably is a big deal to somebody. So just help whatever way possible. Yeah,
completely agree. So last question, are you working on anything at the moment that you can reveal?
I'm working on so much. I'm looking at my room. It's all like product development and like things. I can't reveal anything right now because Huda would kill me. You know, sister
That's okay.
is like,
she can't get to you. It's lockdown. It's fine.
That's true. I should use that right now. We have a lot of amazing things coming. I wish we could talk more about it right now, but you know, we have had to delay a lot of launches because of the situation. You know, just sometimes it's hard because as a business, we have to launch to continue paying our bills and paying our salaries and to continue giving back to more people. But at the same time, we're also very conscious that people don't want to have products shoved in their faces right now. You know, it's just not the right time to launch like things that are really big. So we have had to push back some launches. But hopefully, you know, hopefully we'll be able to start launching some of our big products very soon. There's a lot of really exciting ones. I'm sorry, I hate to tease you like that, but I promise you'll be the first to know.
Okay, that's fine. And more YouTube videos.
Yes, actually, I'm doing a YouTube video that's going up today on like scents. So I didn't have this when I was filming it, so I had to look through my kitchen just for things that I had in the house. And then I found this. I was like, oh, where were you? But yeah, definitely more YouTube videos for sure.
Have you joined TikTok yet?
I have.
Okay.
TikTok. Have you?
Who hasn't? Let's be honest.
I'm gonna find you on there.
Well, it's honestly, you go down the rabbit hole and you don't come back out for like an hour and a half.
That's why I avoid it. Like, I only go on there just to like see what the team wants me to recreate. But if I go on any longer, it's like it'll suck up an hour like this. Yeah. Maybe that's a good way to do your cardio with TikTok.
That is a great way, actually, because the music's always like quite upbeat as well, and it kind of would keep you going.
And time flies.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. It was really nice to catch up, and glad to see that you're well.
Thank you. You too. You're so beautiful, and I love your highlight. What are you using?
I am using Laura Mercier. I'm not sure what the exact. It's the one in the little pot, though. Okay, but so this is another benefit of working from home is I've been digging out all old makeup products that I'm like, why did I put you in the back of the cupboard for so long? Like, this is the first time I've used this highlighter, honestly, probably in like 6 months. And I was like, you're a really good product. Why did I ever stop using you? But now I'm rediscovering all this stuff.
That's great. Maria Kondo, your whole house.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. Thank you again, and it was lovely to speak to you. Hope you have a good lockdown.
Thank you. Virtual hug.
Yeah.